Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Big Time Sports. I'm the mellow tones of Charlie Jones, and boy, have we got things going on at Big Time Sports. We got all these games going on. We got all these shows going on. We got these daily podcasts that everybody's jumping on now. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Did I mention to you 55,000 people on our Facebook? We are the number one source for high school sports in northeastern Ohio. That's why they call us Big Time Sports. Now, I want you to check out our podcast. It's called Big Time Sports Today. Our host, of course, is Percy Gardner. So check it out, because here very shortly, he's going to have a golf team from Garaway. He's going to have the Garaway girls golf team on the podcast show. It's called Big Time Sports Today, and Percy is the man that is rowing the boat in that show. Next, I got a show that's called The Dogs. That's D-A-W-G-S, Dogs. It's a Cleveland Browns show put on by my buddy Josh Al and his group. It's a daily happening on the Big Time Sports website. So go to our website and check out Dogs podcast show. Then the good news is, since high school football is right around the corner, Hank Keithley is back. The former sports editor at the Times-Reporter is back in the saddle with Big Time Sports. So don't miss it. Every week on our Big Time Sports website, Hank Keithley will be writing a story about a high school football game. Now, last but not least, let me get into our schedule. Okay, right now it's about the 12th of August, somewhere around there. Our first game is in 1 week. Our first game is August the 19th. We'll be at Strasburg as the Tigers take on Tuscarawas in high school volleyball. Then we've got Canton Central Catholic against Prairie in football. We've got Green taking on our state champs from T County, Indian Valley. That'd be a big one. And then how about the Louisville Leopards? They're going to be at Quaker Stadium the same night that Indian Valley is up at Green. And last but certainly not least, how about a Dover-Tusky Valley volleyball game? I know what you're thinking, Charlie. Where did you get all that stuff? Well, next week on the Big Time Sports schedule, okay, and check it out. Go to BigTimeSportsOhio.com and click on schedule, because next week we've got five games coming at you for your viewing pleasure. It's all happening at Big Time Sports. They're telling me that the TCC volleyball team is coming through security now. So let me step back, take a quick break. When we come back, head coach Kristen Trevoli will be sitting right there with old mellow tones, and we are going to talk Saints volleyball. We'll be back after you watch this from our good friends at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Ferris Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show. As advertised and as we promised you last week, Tonight we're going to bring in the Central Catholic Saints volleyball team, and we are going to talk high school volleyball. In this opening segment, I've got the brain trust of the volleyball team along with one of those rough and tough Central Catholic Saint volleyball girls. Let me introduce Coach Kristen Trevoli of Central Catholic. And Coach, welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show.
Thanks, Charlie.
Okay, so are you excited about being here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So why don't you take the time and tell millions and millions of people out there in TV land who this young lady is beside you. You know her a lot. You spend a lot more time with her than I do. So tell us who she is. Tell us a little bit about her and what does she mean to this volleyball team at TCC.
Okay. This is Chloe Trevoli. She's my daughter.
Wow, she's your daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a senior this year. And to the volleyball team, she is one of our big hitters. She plays a pretty solid defense, and I look forward to her stepping up as a leader more this year. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Chloe, welcome to the Big Time Sports Show, my friend.
Thanks, Charlie.
All right, so Chloe, since you're at the podium, let's get you started, okay?
Okay.
You've had a couple scrimmages. You've had a lot of practicing, getting ready for your first game, which I think is next week sometime. But anyway, how are you feeling? You're a senior. You've been playing a lot of volleyball at TCC. What are you thinking?
I think we'll be really strong this year, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Okay, so where are you going to be strong this year on the volleyball court?
Like in, I don't understand.
Huh? You're going to be strong up front. You're going to be strong up at that net, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you got a lot of hands up there over the net, bumping them back and running them into somebody's nose. Is that right?
Yeah.
How do you like playing high school volleyball at TCC?
It's fun. It's really inclusive. We all have fun together. We're laughing every practice. Everyone talks to each other, and we get to go to practice. We don't have to.
Okay. All right, so now, unfortunately, I ask every time I get a young lady or a young man in here that's sitting beside their coach, who happens to be their father, I ask the same question. So, great game, battle, back and forth, intense game. Unfortunately, and I'm just making this up, unfortunately, the Saints go down in a heated battle, okay?
All right.
When you get home and you sit across the table from your coach, what is said? What is said between you and your mother, the coach, in an intense game that perhaps you wanted to win?
We don't talk, I don't think.
You don't talk. You don't talk about games.
No, not usually.
You don't get any extra coaching after the game at home.
No, it's just silence most of the time.
Well, that's pretty good, Coach. I mean, she says that you're pretty lenient on her at home, but at the gym at TCC, she's just like any other player, right?
Yes. Yep.
How do you coach your daughter in high school athletics? I mean, it's kind of tough. Do you coach her any different than you coach the Jackson girl?
I work really hard not to coach her any differently. Honestly, I probably am a little bit more hard on her than anybody else. The good thing is she's not afraid once we get in the car to say, would you have said that to somebody else?
Okay.
So it's been a learning experience, which hat to put on and when and where, and but I work really hard not to treat her any differently than anybody else.
That's well said, isn't it, Chloe? Mm-hmm. All right, so Chloe, tell me this. Give me your aha moment of high school volleyball. Something you'll never, ever forget.
I'll never forget when we were playing Strasbourg and our student section came in as the 12 disciples.
Wow, that's right. I remember that too. And that was at TCC.
No, it was at Strasbourg.
Oh, was that Strasbourg?
Yeah.
Well, because I think we were doing that game. But yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Okay, so Chloe, you're a senior.
Mm-hmm.
How do you help your mother with the younger volleyball girls, giving them some senior leadership?
I try and help them out where I can, like if they don't understand a drill or if they're not doing something right, but they'll learn with experience.
Okay, so final question for you, Chloe, and then I'm gonna go back to your mother. Where are we gonna find you down the road of life after good old TCC?
I'm going to go to college at John Carroll University and play volleyball.
Wow, John Carroll University, that's a good school. That's not a party school. I know John Carroll. John Carroll is not a party school. Okay, you got to study a little bit, which I know you do now, right? She's got good study habits.
Yep.
Mom, what are you going to be thinking when you drop her off at John Carroll University, you get in your car, and the teardrops start coming down your eyes? What are you thinking? How are you going to handle this?
I'm not sure.
I mean,
Only time will tell.
well, I'm going to tell you this. As a father, this is tough. I dropped my son off at Notre Dame out in South Bend, Indiana. I dropped my son off, and it's a 5-hour drive from here to Notre Dame. The entire trip home for 5 hours, I was the culprit. Every time it rained, it was my fault. Every time we hit a bump in the road, it was my fault. Smoochie was so upset, that she just left her son out there. I was the culprit. But anyway, things will get better, right?
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, I'm glad to have both of you in. You have a good season, and I wish you the very best of luck at John Carroll.
Thank you.
Why don't we get some John Carroll stuff on Big Time Sports? How about that?
Okay.
Would that be great?
Yeah.
Okay, to wrap this up, tell everybody out there in TV land, Coach, how the Saints are going to be this year.
I think we're going to have a solid year like last year. We're working really hard in the gym on our communication, and honestly, this team is one of the best practice teams that I've ever coached. They work hard in practice, they communicate in practice, they work hard, and so I think that once we can really carry all of that over into the game, that we will be unstoppable. Yeah. All
right, ladies, the ladies we call Trivoli, right? We've got Chloe, the player, and of course, Kristen, the coach. Thanks, ladies, for coming in. Good luck this year, okay?
Thanks, Charlie.
All right, so there you have it. We're going to step back, take a quick break. When we come back, 2 of Chloe's rough and tough Central Catholic volleyball gals will be sitting right there with old mellow tones. We'll be back after you watch this from Kristen Trivoli's favorite automotive dealer. It's Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show. The Central Catholic Saints volleyball gals are in the house tonight with old mellow tones. In that last segment, head coach Kristen Trivoli, along with daughter and Saints player Chloe Trivoli, in the house with old mellow tones. This time around, check them out. Look at the nice smiles on these two young ladies. Ladies, I'm going to introduce you now. Now, you're going to have to help me out because I know your name is Winter.
Yes.
Is your last name Hayes?
Yes.
Welcome aboard, Winter Hayes. Glad to have you on the show. Who's this young lady sitting beside you?
Angel McConnell.
Angel McConnell. Angel,
Yes.
welcome aboard, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, so ladies, who wants to step up to the microphone first?
I will.
Wow, I like your get up and go. Okay, so how's volleyball at TCC?
It's really fun. We're all really close, so it's going to be a good year.
When the coach says this is the best practice team that I've ever had at TCC, and it transforms, if it transforms into game time, you ladies should be all right. Now, are you thinking the same thing? What do you think of that?
We're really loud at practice. We practice how we want to play, for sure.
So you pay attention.
Yes.
You know, you're only as good in the games as hard as you practice in practice, right?
Yes.
Okay, so where are we going to find you in the lineup? Are you like a hitter?
Back row.
You're a
Defense,
back row girl?
yes.
All right, so what is the main responsibility of a back row? Do I call it back row setter? No. Back row what? Hitter. Back row, help me out, ladies. Anyway,
like defense,
All
yeah.
right, you're the back row.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the main job?
Making sure balls don't drop, serve, receive, digging. So whenever someone hits the ball over, you have to make sure you don't let it hit the floor.
Okay, so you're not, and I think I already know this, you're not the girl that has that funny t-shirt, has that funny shirt on.
Correct, no.
Okay.
That's a libero.
That's a what?
A libero.
A libero.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go over now to your friend here, Angel. Angel, are you doing okay?
Yeah.
What are you doing for the Saints? Where can I find you in the lineup?
Front row hitter.
Front row hitter?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your main job as a front row hitter?
To spike the ball and block.
Spike it and block it?
Yep.
What's the toughest opponent you have ever battled against? You know, if you're a hitter, you're up there where the action is. Who's the toughest you've ever faced? Somebody from Indian Valley, somebody from Camp McKinley.
Probably like Strasburg girls.
Strasburg girls.
Yeah.
They got a lot of height, a lot of up in the air stuff like this. It's tough, isn't it? Okay, but guess what? It's a new year. You are going to take the Strasburg Tigers down, are you not?
Yep.
Okay, so Angel, give me your aha moment of high school volleyball.
I think my aha moment in volleyball is during a pink out game where my shoe fell off when I was running after a ball and then I tripped over my shoe.
Oh, wow. Were you there to see that?
I was right next to her, actually.
Yeah.
Did you feel sorry for her, or did you laugh?
I was laughing at her, of
everybody
course.
else in the gym?
Yeah, of course.
Was it that funny, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Winter, what about you? Give me your aha moment of Saints volleyball.
I wouldn't really say like aha moments, but a lot of like our rival games, they're really fun and memorable. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so who is the team that you, Winter Hayes, want to smash this season? Do you want to beat
Strasburg, of course.
Strasburg,
yes.
okay, all right. So, Angel, same question. Who do you want to be?
Strasburg, for
Strasburg.
sure.
Everybody wants to be Strasburg. Okay, pretty good rivalry.
Yeah.
All right, that has grown to be a great rivalry because Central Catholic plays good volleyball, Strasburg plays good volleyball. That's what it's all about. Now it's your turn this year to get that win, right? Okay, so now, girls, you're both seniors.
Yes.
How do you help with the younger kids on the team? What happens if you go to practice and some little freshman is sitting in the back giggling and waving to her boyfriend in the bleachers? What do you do?
Tell him to start paying attention
Okay.
and focus more.
But you'll do that. You'll walk up to them and say, hey, you better start paying attention and get focused here. Winter, you seem like one of those real nice young ladies with a nice smile, and it takes a lot to get your dander up. So that lowly freshman standing back here messing around, how are you going to approach this freshman?
I would definitely just try to like correct her and tell her what she's supposed to be doing at practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, I got a final question for you, and hopefully, Everett and Jackson are paying attention because they're going to get the same question. Angel, tell everybody out there in TV land where we're going to find you down the road of life.
Once I graduate high school, I would like to be an esthetician.
A what?
An esthetician.
Well, okay, so take that real slow.
Esthetician.
An
Esthetician.
exorcist?
No.
No. No. Okay, so since I can't understand it, what does it do? What do you do?
It's basically just facials and like eyebrow and lip waxing and
Okay,
skincare, basically.
If you were going to do an extra whatever it is on me, this old face of mine, you think it'd take what, an hour and a half, 2 hours? What would it take?
Probably like 30 minutes to an hour.
Wow. Okay. All right. Winter?
Yes.
I already know what you're going to do.
What do you think?
You want to go to nursing school and be a nurse.
No, I want to study psychology actually.
Psychology? Why?
Yes.
What
Especially
does a
with
psychologist
children.
do?
It just really helps kids, and you try to understand their mind.
Oh, you want to be
Yeah.
a school psychologist?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, ladies, they're telling me I gotta go, so we give your buddy some time. So I want to thank Angel of the morning. Forget that. Angel and my young friend Winter for coming in tonight. Stay right there, because when we come back, it's gonna be Jackson and Everett in the house with old mellow tones. We'll be back after you watch this from Mike Sweet's favorite automotive dealer. It's Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime we picked the best program.
I wanted something that I could learn a little bit more about what I was passionate about.
I wanted to learn a trade that would always be in demand.
Buckeye has so many opportunities for everyone.
You're here because you want to do what you came here to do.
This is the best choice that I've made. I just think it's set me up to be a better person.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show tonight. The Central Catholics volleyball team is in the house. That last segment, Angel Macano and Winter Hayes up here with old mellow tones. This time around, two more of those Central Catholic seniors. And beside me, in the middle here, is my young friend Nora Jackson. Nora, welcome aboard, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and on the other side of Nora is another one of our young friends. This is Stella Everett. Stella, welcome aboard.
Thank you for having me.
Ladies, let's talk TCC volleyball. Now, Stella, where do we find you in the lineup for Central Catholic?
I'm an outside hitter.
Okay. And briefly, what does an outside hitter do?
Well, you try to place the ball with hits and tips to get points and block.
I like that. You hear what she said? Hits and tips. I like that. I'll use that on a telecast, okay? All right, she just told me some verbiage for high school. Okay, so Nora Jackson, where do we find you?
You're going to find me all the way around, back row and front row.
No kidding?
Yep.
Where would you prefer to play?
The back row, but I'm happy to do whatever.
Okay, so now I know you two girls are multiple sports girls at TCC. So Stella, if you could only play one sport, and this is not going to make Coach Trevoli mad, okay? If you could only play one sport, Stella, what would it be, softball or volleyball?
Probably softball.
And why?
I've just played softball since I've been 5 years old, and I've always loved it.
Okay, and Nora, I'm going to ask you the same question because I know you're a multiple sport girl. What sport are you going to play if you could only play one sport?
I think volleyball's my favorite.
Volleyball's your favorite?
Yeah.
I think so too. It looks like it when you play.
Yeah.
You know, you're all over the court, you're diving for the ball, but you're still smiling, you know, when you get back up, right? Okay, so ladies, you heard me ask your teammates. Stella, why don't you tell me something you'll never, ever forget when it comes to TCC volleyball?
I think probably last year when we beat Buckeye Trail to win the IVC. That was a lot of fun.
Okay, all right. And Nora, what about you, my friend?
We had a really, really fun bus ride home from Canton Valley last year after we won, and that's something that I'll never forget.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
all right. So playing volleyball at TCC, real small school, you get a lot of fanfare, you got a lot of people cheering for you, Stella, don't you?
My family likes to come to a lot of the games, yes.
Yeah, there you go. And Nora, what about you? I know your dad's over there at the scores table all the time, and your mom's not too far away.
Yeah.
Get a lot of support for volleyball at TCC.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, you ladies should be complimented, and all of your teammates, because you're building a good program over there at TCC. Now, ladies, what are you going to do, Stella, when you get done with high school at TCC?
I plan to go to John Carroll University and play softball.
Wow, you're going to be up there with our young friend.
Yep.
Our young friend Chloe.
Yep.
This is a package deal. This is great. I like this. Okay. All right, now, drum roll. Nora Jackson, where are you going to do after high school?
I want to go to college, and then I either want to go to vet school or law school.
Vet school or law school?
Yep.
You mean one or the other?
Yes.
Okay.
Not
Because pigs and cows don't know anything about, late fees and,
Right.
Okay. Okay. So where might you go to college? Any idea?
Denison is my top choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So ladies, let's talk about the season now. You've got a game coming up next week. Are you ready for that?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What do you think your strong point is at TCC this year?
I think our team has a very good bond. We're all really close. We have each other's back, and that's just really fun. It makes a really fun environment when we're playing.
Okay. Nora, you seem to have, like I told you, you seem to have a lot of fun out there when you're scrambling around. Do you feel you get enough support from the fan base at TCC?
Oh yeah, for sure. Our students love to come to the games, and that makes it so exciting for us, knowing that they have so much fun watching us.
Yeah, I have seen the crowd in the gym for the volleyball games grow and grow and grow. And like I say, you girls have really got it gone now. Okay, so one team you really want to beat. You heard me ask your teammates if you could pick out one team that you have ever played in the past. What team do you want to smack or plant a ball right in somebody's nose? Stella, tell me.
Strasburg.
Strasburg? Why all this Strasburg stuff? I know. Watch this. Nora is going to pick something different. Nora, who about you?
Well, I think I'm going to have to say Strasburg.
Strasburg again?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you got a chance to beat him this year, and Big Time Sports is going to be there for both games. Okay.
Nice.
So play well and bring home the big W. Okay. Ladies, thanks for coming in tonight. My executive producer is telling me it's time to close the door on the Big Time Sports Show. Now, you girls are professionals. You're veterans, so you should be able to handle this, okay? So let's not, spike it out of bounds, okay? So here we go. Keep your socks high.
And your powder dry.
And bye-bye.
Wow, that's a good one. Good night, everybody.
This has been